Well, good evening, all. It's August 6th, 2022. We're into our 8th month. Boy, is it a hot one. Oh, boy. So what am I here to talk about today? I don't know, because I don't talk about stuff that often. Because you know what? As much as this stuff is fascinating and I like to raise the alarm bells, it's kind of just enjoying life, whatever, because that's what you need to do. Don't let stuff get you down. Be aware of it. Be prepared for it. To be aware is to be alive. To be prepared is to stay alive. Anyway, there's my maxims for the day. This was published, I'm not sure exactly when they did this. I think it was in July. The UN, might have been a couple of days ago. I don't know. Does it matter? Does it really matter when they did? It was recent. The UN declares war on dangerous conspiracy theories. Dangerous conspiracy theories. What's a conspiracy theory? Are these things even conspiracies anymore? I look at them more as conspiratorial facts. But anyway, because obviously people are conspiring and things are taking place. So there are no theories behind this. The world is not secretly manipulated by the global elite, declares the UN. Funny the UN should say that since they are the global elite. Well, along with the I'm sure the WEF will concur with the UN. Wow. The United Nations has declared war. See, anytime any government or government body declares war on something, oh boy, expect for lots of problems, like the war on drugs, the war on poverty, the war on crime. Anytime they declare war on something, it's a problem. The United Nations has declared war on conspiracy theories, describing the rise of conspiracy thinking as worrying and dangerous, and providing the public with a toolkit. See, they're giving you a toolkit to come after the conspiracy theorists. Like me. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm a conspiracy analyst, as Gore Vidal would say. To pre-bunk, you need to pre-bunk as well as debunk. See, even before they open their mouth, you need to say, oh, you're wrong. Anybody who dares to suggest that the world governments are anything but completely honest, upstanding, and transparent, of course they are. Of course they are. Government wouldn't lie to you about anything, right? Nothing. The UN also warns that George Soros, the Rothschilds, and the State of Israel must not be linked to any alleged conspiracies. Because those are the most upstanding people in our society today. The Rothschilds, those who were not to be seen, mentioned, or spoke of, or George Soros. Or the State of Israel. UNESCO. What is UNESCO? UNESCO is a part of the UN. Ironically founded by, what's his name? Not founded, but he was the first general conference, the first general director was in December of 1946. Julian Huxley, brother of Aldous Huxley. No, you cannot make this up. UNESCO has teamed up with Twitter, the European Commission, and the World Jewish Congress. Once again, you can't make it up. To launch a campaign dubbed Think Before Sharing, because they're telling you, you better think before you share these dangerous conspiracy theories. Stop the spread of... The UN wants you to know that events are not secretly manipulated behind the scenes of powerful forces of negative intent. No. Klaus Schwab, Yuval Harari, Bill Gates, they're all upstanding people. Not that they are constantly talking about global depopulation. No. Quite contraire. They want to save everyone. They want to make sure everybody is up to date on their proper vaccinations to save them and to flourish the population of the world. According to UNESCO, if you are certain you have encountered a conspiracy theory on the internet, then you must react immediately. You need to be a rat. Post relevant link to a fact-checking website. See, look, conspiracy theories. They give you a whole thing here. See that? A whole thing. What are they? What is a conspiracy theory for those who don't know? The belief that events are secretly manipulated behind the scenes by powerful forces with negative intent. Conspiracy theories have 6 things in common. An alleged secret plot, hence a conspiracy. There was no conspiracy behind the death of John F. Kennedy. That was a lone gunman. There was no death. There was no conspiracy theory behind the death of Abraham Lincoln. There was a lone gunman. You know. Anyway, a group of conspirators. Well, hey, if there's a conspiracy, you need a group of conspirators. Evidence that seems to support the evidence. You got evidence? You got evidence? We will debunk your... They falsely suggest that nothing happens by accident and that there are no coincidences. Nothing is as it appears and everything is connected. Oh, it's hot in here, boy. Nothing. It's all connected. They divide the world into good and bad. These are terrible things. They scapegoat people in groups. You know, like the state of Israel and the the government. You're scapegoating the government, man. Stop it. Why do they flourish? They offer an explanation of events or situations which are difficult to understand or bring false sense of control and agency. This need heightened in times of uncertainty, like the COVID-19 pandemic. Just happens. Some Chinese guy ate a bat, man. You know? Come on. What? How do they take root? Conspiracy theories often start as suspicion. Not that people ever do suspicious stuff. They ask who's benefiting from the event or situation and thus identify the Key bono. Who benefits? You know, follow the money, right? There you go again. There you go again. With your foreign terms and your conspiracy theories, Franco. See, I am probably on the short. I'm probably on the long list. I'll probably be like in the 5th round of when they come scoop people up. Why do people spread them? I don't know. Maybe people like the truth. But there you go. Conspiracy theories. If you are certain you've identified a conspiracy theory, react rather than ignore it. React. Whatever you do, don't share it. Here are some concrete ways. Comment with a verified information, like Snopes. Post Snopes or PolitiFact. But do not share the post. On websites, contact the author or the web manager. Have them banned. On media outlets, contact the editorial board. Contact your local national press council or press ombudsman. But don't share it. Okay, what is a real conspiracy? Here's a real conspiracy right here. In 2006, the U.S. District Court in Washington, because they get to the bottom, ruled that major cigarette companies were found guilty of conspiracy for decades. Always a private company or an individual, right? They're the ones, right? Never the government. But let me ask you a question. Have you ever heard of Operation Mockingbird? I'm sure you have. I've talked about it many times. What is it? Operation Mockingbird is a CIA process that started in the 60s, and obviously they don't do it anymore. Sure. They shut down these things that they start. In the 1960s, you would get called a conspiracy theorist if you dared to suggest the CIA was spying on journalists or controlling mainstream media. However, That thing was uncovered in 1972 or 73, and it's all declassified. Look up Operation Mockingbird. It's now a defunct operation, and they would never do that again. Unless, of course, if you go back to, like I said in a prior video, the Smith-Mundt Act. They kind of amended the Smith-Mundt Act. The Smith-Mundt Act, was put in place for propaganda purposes, but it was put in place so you couldn't use propaganda against the people of the United States. And then along comes President Barack Hussein Obama. You know, that Christian guy from Chicago that just stepped out of the blue, out of the shadows, and won the presidency. No one's ever heard of, right? Well, he amended it in 2012 to allow propaganda against the people of the United States. There you go. See, Hunter Biden's laptop from hell, right? You're a conspiracy theorist. Even though you're actually looking at actual photographs, actual emails, actual videos of him smoking crack, doing heinous things with underage children and the whatnot, do not believe your eyes, because your eyes can misinform you about maybe your eyes are the problem. Maybe it's not you, it's your eyes. Here's what I suggest. Don't share it. Take out your eyes. Just pluck your eyeballs out. Wow. Anyway, so UNESCO has a whole thing set up to counter this, and they have teachers. They have conspiracy theories, how to counter conspiracy theories through education. At UNESCO guidance for teachers. So they give you a whole thing, because conspiracy theories cause real harm to people, to their health, and also to their physical safety. Because espousing something that maybe you don't believe in, that's physical harm. An opinion is physical harm. Remember that. Remember, like I said, this is the war, and as you can see, they stepped up with Alex Jones and the case against Captain Sandy Duncan Hook that he said didn't really happen. I have my thoughts on that. I'll keep it to myself. I'll share my real thoughts on BitChute if you're really interested. But anyway, Alex did it. It was his own undoing. I don't know what what was he doing in court there? Was he performing or something? I still like AJ, but dude, I don't know. What was that court appearance all about, man? I don't know, wear a tie. Stop doing weird shit, bro. But anyway, but like I said, that's one of the first tumblers right there. Get rid of Alex Jones, and it's not just about. They need to get rid of him before the next election, because he does sway popular opinion. Absolutely. Do I agree with everything he says? No. I know a lot of it, though. A lot of it. I feel bad for him, though. I don't think he's a bad guy overall. Some people might think he just got a little full of himself, I think. Fame and, constant notoriety or infamy will do that to you. Being famous or infamous kind of messes with you. You kind of think you're all that. But whatever, I digress. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to leave you a little clip of the new normal. Yes, the new normal. See, the new normal, that's what they want you to think about, the new normal. So here's the clip from the new normal. But anyway, and not that that's a conspiracy theory, not that that's a part of Operation Mockingbird. But anyway, y'all have a wonderful day. Like I said, go live your life, man. It's things you can't control. If you can't control it, don't worry about it. Be concerned, be aware, but just do you. Go bowling, go to the park, go swimming, have a barbecue, do whatever. Stay in the house with the air conditioner, watch a movie, whatever. But peace. All of you have a wonderful evening. I'll speak to you tomorrow.
A new normal. A new normal.
A new normal.
A new normal.
A dinner where your temperature is checked before you walk in.
A new normal. New normal.
Embrace the new normals of social distancing and sheltering in place, all the physical isolation.
The new normal.
The new normal? When we get out of the new normal and get to a new normal.
The new normal? This is the new normal.
If you want to go to a restaurant, you're going to have your temperature taken before you're allowed inside to dine. So that's just the new normal.
New normal.
This new normal is going to look very, very different.
Not normal, but a new normal.
Long lines for food becoming a new normal.
The new normal.
New normal. There will be a new normal.
A new normal.
New normal.
A new normal.
The new norm.
A new normal.
This is the new normal.
This is our new normal.
Our new normal.
A new normal.
Our new normal.
New normal.
The new normal.
Our new normal.
We will transition into the new normal.
And this new normal is just the normal of future generations.
All of us should be able to name all the people we've been in close contact with over the last 2 weeks as a new normal.
Our new normal.
The new normal.
Our new normal.
Our lives will never be the same.
The new normal.
This new normal.
I think everyone's life is completely disrupted. You know, your normal pattern of go to meetings, watch sports events.
And no normalcy as we knew it.
This is not going to go away anytime soon.
This will be the new normal until a vaccine is developed.
The vaccine.
Vaccine.
A vaccine.
The vaccine for this terrible virus.
An amazing vaccine to the entire world.
The world awaits a vaccine.
The vaccine.
The vaccines.
The thing that'll get us back is the vaccine.
Until we have a vaccine.
Zero tolerance. So every time we see a case, we basically pounce on it.
A vaccine.
Vaccine.
The vaccine.
The vaccine.
To all 7 billion people.